So I was thinking about music lately, and people sometimes ask the question, what's your favorite band? What's your favorite song? And so many people have immediate answers to that. Oh, my favorite band is such and such. My favorite song is such and such. They have a favorite genre. But I've never really codified my taste in music at all. So when people ask me what my favorite band is or what my favorite genre is, I just sort of look at them with a blank stare because I don't think of music in that sort of way. My relationship with music is I find a song, like an individual song, and if I like the song, then I like the song. But I'm not going to be tempted to look up more music by the same artist of the song I like. Even if I've never heard the artist before, I just listen to one song and I love it. It's like the most perfect song I've ever listened to. I'm like, yeah, I like the song. I don't even bother to learn who made the song. I just don't. I don't know why. I never really got this attachment to a band. I never really got this attachment to an artist. The closest I got was sort of with Mayday Parade in my early YouTube years, but not really anymore. Like, I like some of their songs, but I don't really feel an attachment to the band itself. I think it's weird when people ask me what my favorite band is, because I don't know. I don't know the names of bands. Like, my top favorite songs, I probably couldn't even tell you who sang the song to begin with. I just like the individual song. So that's sort of, I don't know. I just feel sort of disconnected from the music community, the music sphere, I guess, in that regard. Now, there's also the thing that I know nothing about music theory. I know nothing about music. I just know I listen to this and I like this. I can't pinpoint why. And, like, I really like the Chainsmokers. I guess that's an exception. Well, I like some Chainsmokers songs, let's say. And you see a lot of people talking crap about Chainsmokers, that they're the most basic music ever, and that, oh, they only use certain chords. And I'm like, what the crap is a chord? Do you think I care about this, like, intricacy of it? No, I just like the song. Like, man, I don't have to pull out some sort of shard explaining music theory to me. If I listen to it and it sounds good, it sounds good. What about all these classical pieces of, like, freaking Mozart that are supposed to be, like, the cornerstones of music? I listen to them and I think, this might be fun, like, for an elevator. Like an elevator ride music. But I'm not going to be rocking out to this. I can't relate to it in any way. Like, I almost feel like I'm not tone deaf, but I think if there's a term for being deaf to music intricacies, then I'm probably that. Now, here's another interesting thing. Apparently, everyone in my age group sort of had a My Chemical Romance phase in middle school. Like, at least the more emo kids, the more nihilistic kids, and I definitely fell into that category, though I wasn't emo per se. I wasn't emo, but I wasn't positive like everyone else. Like, there's like a divide between the emo kids and the ones who are just generally happy-go-lucky with life. I've always been pessimistic at everything. So I can definitely relate more to the emo kids, but when they start, like, whining about something, I'm like, I'm going to take a few steps back. But everyone in that crowd sort of went through a My Chemical Romance phase. You see people talking about on Twitter, on Tumblr, that they had their My Chemical Romance phase. I had no idea what My Chemical Romance was until a few months ago. Like, I knew the Welcome to the Black Parade, but that was just a meme song for a while. I didn't know who sang it. A few months ago, would it be a few months ago? I think it was about May. Around May is when I actually saw a YouTube video for My Chemical Romance. No, I was listening to a If You Sing, You Lose challenge video for emo music, and I was just looking through that stuff, and then I found a song that, oh man, I like this, I'm going to look this up, and I don't bother to look up the name. I try to listen to the lyrics, write the lyrics in YouTube, and then see if the song pops up. But then I found, I believe it was Helena by My Chemical Romance or something. And I'm like, oh, this is My Chemical Romance. So here we have Radix sitting in his chair, May 2018. 2018 in the year of our Lord, just discovering My Chemical Romance. So I actually went and listened to a few of their songs. I'm like, hey, this is pretty fine. But I can't go out and say, guys, you have no idea what band I just discovered. Like, I'm like, have you guys heard of My Chemical Romance? And everyone's like, yeah, we've heard of My Chemical Romance. Are you retarded? We've been there and done that. Like a decade ago. So I feel very separate from the rest of human society when it comes to music, let me tell you.